Hey traders, welcome to the show, episode 397. Could be doing anything, but you're here, thank you. And just looking at ZRX, started off right, we're just kind of going on an excursion through these altcoins, just looking at each one, see if there's any promising stuff on them. We are zoomed out all the way on the weekly here on ZRX. So okay, not bad. Yeah, on the weekly, doesn't look like much of a wedge, not at all, but it is nice to see that there is some weekly bullish divergence, right? The low, now we're towards that lower low, right? Much less negative momentum. Already almost back to neutral now, finally, right? Closest we ever saw to neutral in this sell-off is October 29th week, 2018. All right, and we're from the low point to high point at the 886, 67.83. So fib node with weekly divergence, a weekly inverted hammer. Interesting. Far away from that 20-week moving average and the 50-week moving average. Very far off, right? So eventually you'll try to test that. Okay, and RSI on the weekly, 38, so we're in bearish territory. But if we go to the daily, this is what it looks like on the daily. All right, besides this one wick, right, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points versus 1 and 2. If you, plotted these anchor point 1 and 2, it's 2, so you got 4 touches here. So what makes more sense? Very well could be this. I know I looked at another exchange, I think it was Bitrix, and this wick right here actually touched the trend line. Weird enough. All right, so we're below the 886, right around it, actually right on it. We fell below it, but then showed that RSI bullish divergence in the short term. So weekly bullish divergence, some daily bullish divergence in the shorter term, and we're very close to, it seems like, a down slipping resistance that is critical. Okay, so will it be the next rise? I mean, the longer time scales are pretty decent. But if you can't break this, if there's no buying pressure to break you above this downsloping trend line, well, man, 100% retrace, 49.40, and then look out below if you can't hold here. I would think at some point in this area you would get a break to the upside and start retracing for real, just because the selling has been absolutely incessant since literally my birthday. We hit a pinnacle on my birthday. October 17th, 2018, right there, that wick. So it's just nonstop, just like a lot of these, but a lot of those alts have been turning around. I don't know if ZRX will be one to do it, but thought we would look at it together to start the show. Cool, man. That's it. That's the take on ZRX. Yep, Coinbase, sweet. All right, stablecoin, Bitcoin, just bouncing along within the parameters of the potential pattern we've got developed, right? The rising wedge. Anchor point 1 and 2 on top, 1 and 2 and 3 on the bottom. Really, I mean, just, you know, I'm not talking about reaction lows, just literal wicks and touch points. So really struggling at those moving averages and really struggling to make higher highs. So there is just no oscillator telling us where we're going, okay, because we're making higher lows than the previous lows, all right? So there's no divergence. That's it, almost back to neutral on the MACD, and definitely neutral right around 50 on the RSI. So Cypher still looking to see if we can make it up to the 786. That would be amazing, but if not, hey, we've hit a 50% retrace, which is not bad either, okay? That's it, still outside the downsloping structure that we've been talking about for definitely like well over a month, man. Like 2 months or something. That's it, man. All right. See there any requests? Say hello to everyone. What's up, Logan? Easy Erie, JD, Eric Henning, hey man, Jack Black, Pat Gunther, Easy Erie. Hey Phil, what's up, man? I don't know, ETC. Well, I saw Icon first. We're gonna look at Icon for MK, then I guess we'll look at ETC. What's up, Jeremy S? Okay. Someone got rated, Facebook things. So William. What's up, Matt Schaffer? Steven Stan. What's up, Andy? Get my Irwin coffee and respect the TA. I got Irwin tea tonight. It's black tea. Really good. It's that lemon stuff. Oh, Zuckerberg got swatted for real. William, thanks, man. Right back at you. Most of y'all are the exact same thing for me, right? Hey, Francisco, Joshua Robinson. Yes, surely, Joshua. Absolutely, man. Try to get out of town again ASAP. Okay, what's up, Brian Griffin? Hey, Trent Harris. All right. Go to Ethereum, do the same analysis. Just, I mean, these consolidation periods, man, it's just like you have to be patient and you have to wait. But you want the crypto, man, so you're going to get the crypto. There you go, dude. Triangle or something, right? Where you just got two converging trend lines, one up sloping, one down sloping. That is, you know, just a triangle. That's just a pattern, man. And just slight price contraction. It's almost closer to an ascending triangle, but either way, still, whichever pattern it is, it's the tallest areas of it from the breakout, wherever that is, could put you down to the bottom of this crazy structure we formed. Very large structure. Break the upside, you're somewhere near the 786, around 160 bucks. So I don't know, man. Pray for Bitcoin. You know how it is, dude. You know how it is. Ethereum follows Bitcoin pretty hardcore these days. Okay, that's it. Go to daily and just show you again the same analysis. You wouldn't want to break down, but understandable if you do. But as long as you make a higher low than this low here, your cipher's still alive, man. Seriously. All right. And we know, remember, you can't see it, but there's 1, 2 anchor points for a trend line that's down there as well. So it's okay. Well, and here you'd be wanting a 786. Don't know if you're going to get it. It's still like almost $200. All right. Some stuff's just not showing, but I guess we're just looking at XRP on the daily. Very, very nice channel. There's a lot of horizontal line support where we are now. Thanks so much, Shaffer Man, for the 303 bits. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. So you get it. You've got the upsloping support you're still holding on to barely. My God. You've got the horizontal line support. And you've actually broken the downsloping trend line finally. I mean, like, unless you just decide to dump back down into this, that's great news, man, because we've never been able to do that, ever. And we talk about that all the time. Anytime we look at this equidistant channel, so respected. Very good stuff that we're out of it, but for how long? How long? I mean, breaking the upside, making a measure move of this little triangle here, man, that would give a lot of confirmation to being really outside of this crazy historical resistance that's been going on almost all of 2018. And now, 2019. Oh, yeah, whatever. So, that's it, dude. Alright, dude. So we go 4 hour real quick. We're talking about this, zoomed in, the falling wedge, the channel, 382, the measure move of the triangle here, right? Upsloping channel, the measure move puts you right at the top of it. Make all the sense in the world, right? If it happened, bullish convergence on both oscillators. That's it, dude. Okay. Sweet. There you go, MK man. There you go, dude. All right, you broke out from your major discernible swing high to low. What'd we do? We are in the golden zone, dude. You know, price action reversal is very common. It is most common in this area. We almost hit the golden, the golden ratio, right? Right here, 618, almost 55 cents, got as high as 54 cents, right? Pretty solid if you ask me, man. It's a candle to candle. Yeah, man. So yeah, big dump, close in reverse maybe, trade. Nice move up, big volume comes in, same volume pulls out. Probably what happened, dude. All right, look at the trend. Remember last time we analyzed it, talked about how bearish this trend is, right? So all it did was make a proper retrace, traded, pumped, and then same people most likely dumped it. That's it, man. Back below the 200 moving average, 200-day moving average. Let's see what happens, man. I don't know. That's it. We were extremely overbought. We were showing that, all right, look, high, and then that's the higher high. Lower levels of relative strength. Huge spike in positive momentum, though. I mean, so high, so fast. No way you could probably get divergence there. But worked out on the RSI. So that's it, dude. That's it. Golden zone, man. Gotta love it. So we just gotta wait for pattern development or something, man. I mean, the move, the impulse just happened. Who knows how long it's gonna take for the dust to settle on Iconics. All right, looking at this major S coin. Major pain, major S coin. Dude, it's just so bad, man. It was just like all over the place, man. Like clearly, I don't know, you had some, not clearly. This thing is a mess, man. This was like news, like moves, right? Pumps, dumps, all that crap, man. Structure, tough to say, right? I mean, maybe we had some structure here and ran up. Now we're making higher lows. That's great, man. Great, you're making higher lows. What's the retrace? Where are we at? Low to high. 786. Okay, so we might be double bottoming at the 786. But look how pathetic it is. You just can't find a way to find demand to get above the 20-day and 50-day moving average. Just keep using it as resistance, man. And is there divergence? I mean, you had some here, then it played out. And now you don't really have it. I mean, I guess you have like Class C divergence, not very strong. And RSI is kind of just like a double bottom. Dude, I don't know, man. This doesn't look that great. Let's go to 4 hour. It's just trying to see this structure right here. That's it right there, dude. Why you can't see it probably on your screen. There's a wick here with this larger wick. The one before it was like smaller. It's there. It touches, lines up with this one, and then lines up with this and this and this, and then look at the heart line. Oh my God! Candle close, wick, wick. And then the 25% resistance support. It's pretty good, man. Pretty nice looking stuff. So what does that mean? You're just this down sloping structure in the middle of it, man. All right. That'd be crazy if we bounced here. I mean, like, you know, let's see. You do kind of have that 4 hour bullish divergence, right? Low, lower low, same low. Yeah. You got triple RSI bullish divergence on the 4 hour, but nothing really on the MACD, right? You're actually making lower lows, higher levels, negative momentum recently, right? So that's all you got, man. You got this and the 786. That's a couple variables that coincide, but it's not like the most ideal situation. And remember, it's Ethereum Classic, dude. Okay. Really nothing special. It's actually terrible, right? They're like out of money and everyone knows it, and they don't have a team or something anymore. They don't even have good hearts. All right, so this extends back to like December of 2018, all right? That's it, dude. Scrolling through some chat, okay? All right, Miss Shaver. Look at some IOTA for you, dude. Huge downtrend. You broke it. You went sideways. You made a slightly lower low. Big break to the upside. But seems like you're just range bound, right? But some good news on the RSI is you do have daily bullish divergence. Look at low. The lower low, but we've already kind of popped. Hey, thanks for the 300 bits, Miss Chef, man. Appreciate it, dude. All right, so that's really all you got going for you, okay? I mean, maybe, yeah, looks like maybe a double bottom, okay? I mean, not with a wick, but with the candle closes for sure, dude. It's close enough. So I think, didn't you have like 1 and 2? Yeah. Ooh. Dang, man. All right. The Momo could be shifting. But, dude, look where you're at. You're right at that 20-day, 50-day, 200-day. You almost got a golden cross, but it's a lagging indicator, and it just said, nope, we're not going to golden cross. We will touch, though. We will cross. Well, not, we won't actually cross. We'll just literally, you know, touch each other and then get back to it, right? So like you see the 250 day, crazy, man. All right, so nice divergence. You know, if you were to play this or something, if it did run up, you'd just be looking like this. It's very, very simple. High to low, you're looking for 382, 50%, 618, 79.75 to 87.78. Right, just between here, your golden zone. But this is just really range bound right now. Look left, what we hit. People like that, an inverse head and shoulder. I don't know, man. Really, really extremely ugly, if you want to call it an inverse head and shoulders. It could have the same psychology of it, you know, kind of symmetrical in a way. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Either way, man, you're looking for a retrace up here. If this is truly the bottom, looks like it might be because we've touched the 236 at this point. Okay. Cool, dude. God. All right, Crypto Kiwi. We'll look at it. If you really want to, man. Gross. All right, what's the formal structure? All right, we're gonna give it a shot, man. Ooh, wow, not bad. Look, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 25% touch points, 75% touch points again, right? At the heartline right now. Thanks, dude. So pretty nice little, look, huge impulse down sloping consolidation. Jeez, man. We're selling phones in India. High to low. Yeah, I guess we would probably want to use that wick. Use the wick here, the 236. Makes sense, right? You can see the resistance right there. All right, yeah, rounding out a little bit, dude, but I mean, yeah, you could definitely run up more. I mean, the 200-day moving average just started really in January. It currently is sitting at 11% of a cent or something. Whatever that is. Yeah, it had divergence too, man. Look, you can see it. Thanks, Mr. Shower, man. 502 bits, dude. The ongoing bits, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Much love. So there was that divergence, right? The down, look, the selling off, the lower lows, higher levels, relative strength. And then look at this, man. Your low, then your lower lows, and you just had positive momentum the entire time. That's bullish. It's bullish stuff. So we broke the upside. And not in any kind of impressive fashion. That's it, man. Okay, this thing is terrible, dude. Terrible. Hitting the heart line. Golden zone is between 9.7% of 1 cent, and then the 618 is 13% of 1 cent. So maybe hit the 382 at some point and gets you near the top of the channel and it's off, or you just dump the 236. That's it, man. Wow. Impressive. Okay, you want to see FET? Okay, dude, James, here's your FET coin. Quite amazing, isn't it? Wow. Wow. 60-minute. Let's check out the 60-minute, dude. Are we in for a Momo shift or are we screwed? Let's try it. Oh, interesting. Breaking. That seems good right there. You also could do it like that too. Okay, whichever way. Just from the high to the low. Okay, including that. You broke out, man. Congrats on FET and good eye there. And then you've got Class B bearish divergence, right? You made a high. See, that's not good. See, this kind of stuff's asking for a false breakout, dude. Look, you're making a double top with extremely lower levels of relative strength and positive momentum. Dude, that's not good. Come on. Give us something better than that crap, dude. 4 hour though? Jeez. Look at that. Look at this divergence, man, on the 4 hour. Holy crap. Beautiful. Golly, man. You zoom out a little bit, look at the bullish divergence, man. Wow, impressive. Big extension. Wow, look at that, man. From your low to your high, you hit the 1272 bullish engulfing candle with the divergence on both oscillators, and we've run up. And here you can see on the 4 hour, it doesn't even look like we've broken out. We're just right at that area. Okay. There's your FET, man. 60 minute looks maybe like, hey, we're breaking out maybe, but 4 hour says, hey, man, we're right there and we're rejecting it right now. Okay. Set up your alerts, man. Whatever. Set it up. Downtrends are meant to be broken sometimes. Hey, Jason Feller, man. Hey, Alessandro. Hey, Tom, Crypto Newbie Man. Just getting through chat. Your DTV daily, dude. Low liquidity, man. Good lord, my eyeballs.
Thanks for looking at FET. I needed some TA on it. You the best.
Thanks, James Skinner, for the 5, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Alright. Wow, look at triple top, head and shoulders up here. Jeez, how beautiful is that, you know? Head and shoulders are thought to be some of the most reliable patterns on the market. Yeah. There's one right there in the wilds. Looking great. So you would have had it plotted like this. Then you had those wicks. And you could just leave it alone. But just considering the craziness right there, you could adjust too. Okay. But I think it makes the most sense like this. Definitely, I think makes the most sense like that. All right. For now. All right. Anyway, so. Jeez, high to low. You're near that 886. Look, we're hitting the 886 up here. And could be touching it again, man. All right. Thing is, though, you would just This thing was straight up, man. Straight up, and daily time scale the whole way up, you know? What do you think's going on the whole way up? And you're now making, better be careful, because you're making about the same high as your previous high, and you have negative momentum now on a daily time scale, and you have much lower levels of relative strength. Right? On a tear, but not making higher highs yet than your previous highs. You're working on it, but nice little uptrend right now. But again, this thing's been going on since, you know, the move up started in like January. Like early January, beginning of the year, we've been going straight up, non-stop, on a tear, like mostly everything else in the stock market, but eventually that stuff is going to pull back. All right, everything's hitting near critical areas of resistance across the market. What's up, Box Mining, man? You see me every day, dude? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Dude, we need to hook up in Cali, dude. Come on, man. King Logan said he'd buy you a ticket down to LA. Dude, we're in Venice Beach, dude. Why not? We could freaking stream it, man. Gordon Gecko, what's up, dude? Oh my god, man, we looked at so much so far. I'm going non-stop. We looked at we looked at Boeing yesterday, and you had the pattern, and it dumped, it played out, and it ran up, and it's all over the place, man. Boeing is all over the place. Alright, sorry, the adjustment, but you can see the rising wedge fell out, measured move, $2 off. What was it? No, like $11, $12 off the measured move. Of course, largest spike of negative momentum we've ever seen. Went from overbought to almost oversold in like record time, dude. Crazy, insane volume. Some of the largest volume we've seen ever. Yeah, I think the largest volume we've ever seen. So really hard to chart these events, you know, like world events where their planes randomly crash. You know, that's like very hard to do that. You just gap down, hardcore. The highest high was 446. The lowest low is 364. Big swing right there. We've seen worse, haven't we, in crypto? I don't know. We're kind of we're starting to get immune to this stuff on the stock market with the crazy pumps and dumps. Pumps and dumps. Anyway, no formal way to chart it. There's a double bottom. You know, Atom and Atom, double bottom, ran up, broke the neckline. I'm sure you hit the measure move, and then right around there is where everything started selling off. Okay, so getting rejected though. I mean, you're above the 200 moving average, 200-day moving average still, but you're below. You're failing to break above the 50-day moving average. All right, so, dude, I don't know. I mean, we can get rid of the pattern if you want. It's okay, man. I mean, this was large enough of a move down, right, to stop you out, isn't it? Huh? On both. How ridiculous. Okay, so we can fib. We can go from the low point to high point, and we can see that we're at a 50% retrace right on the dot. There's a little bit of support looking left, March 1st, 2018, June of 2018. That's about it. I mean, what do you want me to do, man? We need pattern development. Looks like all you did was fill up a gap, right? You filled this gap from January 29th to the 30th. That's about it. Wonder if this gap will fill. This volume, I have no idea, man. All right. Almost looks like XA. It's double bottom. Never mind. You can't. It's not a harmonic at all. So the oscillators, nothing's showing you anything except up here, was saying insane bearish divergence on the MACD. Look, the high, the higher high, the highest high, lower, like no positive momentum at all. All right, on your highest high of all time. So that's it, man. Yeah, you don't want to fall below these supports, man. Okay, seems like that's a range. We were in some sort of range at some time, right? The false breakout of the range on both sides. And now you're right back at it. You're really just back testing the old range. The old rectangle, dude. Of some sort. Pretty much. There you go, Josh. There's your Boeing again. What's up, Melissa? Thanks for tuning in. Just cleaning something up. Hold tight. Okay, man. You want it, you got it. Here's your wax. Wax coin. Double bottom. Even Eve, double bottom, pretty much. On the daily time scale. And you didn't have any kind of divergence, unfortunately, from the left, the left bottom, the right bottom. But right here, you did have some divergence. Weird, though. Really weird. You know, you broke to the upside. It's like all that double bottom within double bottom stuff that we were talking about yesterday. See, like even there, like you made the same low again and even higher levels. So you just kept making higher levels of relative strength on lower lows to the same lows, and then you just rounded out, and then you were gone. And you are at some sort of very, very minor retrace, or sorry, resistance, horizontal line resistance, December 6th, little high. But you're looking at, I think, the neckline of the double bottom is up here, a little bit higher, 1984 sats. So not quite there. I don't know if we'll get there, but this potential double bottom, because we know what would happen for real, dude. If this thing broke out of the upside, you know how it works, man. Dude, measure move, bread and butter. There's your measure move. And why would that make sense? I'll tell you why it makes sense, because it's probably near the 50% retrace from your high to low. Oh my God, near a 50% retrace, right? All right, wax coin. If it makes it to the 50% retrace or near it, I'll get Chaylin to make an emoji ball for wax. How about that? Someone hold me to that. And so we can finally put 1337 to bed, or to rest, because we don't have something for that. So it does make plenty of sense what this is, man. Nice, nice looking daily double bottom. The little divergence on the right bottom. And there you go, dude. Okay. Wax. Trade and chat. Thanks, CC. Appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Mean.
Beneath the blossoms with a pot of wine, no friends at hand, so I poured alone. I raised my cup to invite the moon, turned to my shadow, and we became three.
Just rereading it to myself. Not bad, Miss Shower. Nice little poem right there. Very nice. Absolutely, Box Money, man. Dude, hit me back up in Discord, dude. Oh, there you are. You're back in Discord. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're arriving the day I'm leaving. Oh my god. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, man. What's up, Alex, dude? So look at Ravencoin. No, look at everything else, though. Alright, let's go to Raven. Ravencoin, man. Beautiful coin, right? Huge impulse down, falling wedge, slightly lower lows, tail end, bullish divergence. Get it on the daily too. And then you had your big move, your big run. That's pretty much a 100% retrace that you hit. Had a nice channel, then broke the channel, and now we're just down sloping, or you know, whatever, dude. Who cares? Did you break it, man? Okay, you broke it and just couldn't sustain prices above the 50 moving average. You're just selling off, right? I don't know, man. Like, the moves happened. Sure, it could rally again. I mean, normally after big moves like this, you'll retrace from a low point to high point 50% of the way, 60% of the way, then you'll rally. A lot of times you make a lower high or the same high and then dump, and you'll be showing divergence with that. Okay. Whatever, man. Raven was, dude, the time to talk about Raven is when it's down here, when it's setting up, not when it's already done it. Okay, who cares about it now? You're looking for opportunities across the market like this, not like this. All right. I'd rather all day look at something like this, right? Before it breaks the upside, with divergence, the wedge, everything near the bottom. Then I'd rather look at stuff like this. Right? What am I supposed to do with that? It's almost like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder situation. Almost looks like a freaking head and shoulders like crazy, man, doesn't it? Come on. Hear me out here. Jeez, man. Your neckline. My god, man, it's like beautiful. It's absolutely phenomenal of a potential head and shoulders pattern, slanted head and shoulders pattern, man. We just talked about some of the most reliable patterns. Head and shoulders. This one's potential until it breaks the neckline. Sorry, dude, for your Raven. Send a Raven. We're screwed. Okay. Dallas, there you go, man. That's for you. Yeah, Rick, just changing it up a little bit, man. Hey, Adam, man, appreciate it, dude. The kind words. So all these are looking similar, right? Oh, I feel like I'm looking at Wax Coin again. Good lord, dude. Here's your fuel, one-man army. Alright, structure broken, double bottom of some sort, daily time scale, so we're not joking around here. Accumulation, very real, right? Low, higher low, but still the double bottom. Look at this, you know, you got some lower lows and some divergence, and then we're breaking the upside. Okay, and I bet you hit an 886, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh my god, you were so close, man. Whatever, right there. Probably like 3 sats off the 886. And then we went. We're going up. So I'm going to look at it from your height to your low.
What's up, Mitch? Can you give me your analysis on the XRP/used 4-hour triangle breakout, as well as the big 1-week triangle?
Hey, Alex, man. Good to see you again, dude. Thanks for the 7, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it after this, man. Sure thing, dude. Alex Cobb, check him out. Check out his channel, dude. He does things very well. XRP, man. Specified. Thank you, dude. Well, we'll look at it in like 2 seconds. So here's your Adam and Eve double bottom. And you know how these double bottoms work.
Please get a beer and thank you, Lord Ray.
Think so. This Shaffer, man. I don't know, man. It's like Wednesday night, you know. Probably not the best idea. But thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Much love, man. So you've got you know, just that Adam and the Eve. Right, remember your Adam is when you get the V, and your Eve is when you get the U. Right, that is what signifies the Adam and the Eve. Easy stuff, right? So Wachowski says the most powerful double bottoms are the ones where you have a low and then you make a slightly lower low. Those are the most reliable. So just remember that. This is a higher low double bottom. It's cool, man. But dude, potential double bottom, right? Because until you break the neckline of a pattern like the head and shoulders, the double bottoms, double tops, it's just a potential pattern. It's not really valid yet. So you got a long way to go before you hit that, if we ever could, and I don't know if we could on fuel. I don't know if it's got it. Do it from the high to low. We've hit a 50% retrace, so that's an area where you could definitely pull back or reverse your price action. All right. But you can see the RSI divergence there on the daily, a little bit high, higher high, lower levels. Okay, but nice volume came in, right? A lot of volume came in on this move to the upside. So we'll see if it can sustain itself, and we can just keep on making higher highs, higher lows, right? Come down, go up, higher highs, higher lows, all the way up, and then we can break to the upside. Measure move would be insane, okay? And we are just gonna look at the fibs real quick for you to see on fuel. Look, man, these are expected targets if you're to make a common retrace from the major discernible swing high to low. Here it is, dude, between the 382 and the 618. All right, 593 to 859. That's where you could expect to run to if it's just a common normal retrace. And it's like, oh, it's so surprising, right? But yeah, it's so surprising that we've been making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows since January 9th, 2018. Over 1 year, we've been terrible. Okay, finally getting out of structure, double bottoming, and here it is. So it's not really that hard to believe, if you ask me, man. If it happens, it's just like not gonna be weird. All we did was a high to low, hit a 236 the first time, and that pretty much lets us know that we do have a major swing low in, ran down, and we're making higher lows, and so that is that just means accumulation on fuel right now. Okay, there you go, Women Army. Okay. Let me change my conditions. Sorry. How embarrassing. All right, we're good. So Raven coin, man. Someone screenshot that. It's beautiful. Beautiful pattern. Potential pattern. XRP. All right, Alice, man. Thanks again, dude, for the contribution. All right, you've got yourself. And triangle, man. 1 and 2 on the top, 1, 2 on the bottom. You can see the higher lows, right? So just price contraction going on. And measure move, if you were to break to the upside, would be the top of the channel here, right? I mean, that's like 37 cents. And that would make a lot of sense because the high to low here, 50% retrace to that target, right? 62% retrace is the target for the wedge, but just taking its sweet time. Okay, and then you said the big 1 week triangle. Weekly triangle. What? Let's try to see it. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're just like that. Yeah, I mean, you can't use the wick, can you? So, really, this is it then, right? I said 1 and 2. I mean, like this. Sure, price contraction. You're about 85 to 90% of the way through the maturation of some price contraction. Low, higher lows, lower highs. Right? I get you, dude. I get you. So that is, yeah, it's happening, and I think you're gonna see a move at some point, good or bad, man. So it's a neutral pattern, right? But pretty decent low risk areas, if you ask me, man. Okay. I mean, someone's propping this up. It's holding strong down here at these levels. I mean, if it breaks, dude, you get stopped out. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Nothing. You lose a little bit because you were risking a little to win a lot. Because if this thing breaks the upside, it could be very good. Because you could also argue that there's some sort of double bottom going on the daily and maybe the weekly. Potential. All right. Alright, there you go, dude. Really neutral on the RSI. That's the way it normally looks. So, daily, though, that gets you, man. Just do 1 and 2. Is it 3, 4? Yeah, it's like that bottom trend line just matches this one from July 2017, right? Alright, pray for Bitcoin. Seriously, pray for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumps, you're screwed. Just reading some chat, man. I've been going. So that's. Thanks, Ahim, Mayfig, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. You got a nickname or something? Thanks again, Alex, dude, for the 7, dude. What's up, Alex B? Just getting through chat, all right. Sorry, man. Like I've been very imbalanced on chat engagement and charts. We've just been doing charts. I haven't even been writing them down. I've just been looking at them and going. Okay. I'm like 10 minutes behind on chat. God. Wait, William, why would you get in on KNC after the 50% pump, dude? Or after the 50% retrace? Yeah, of course. Because there's no coinciding variables giving you argument to believe we're going to run the upside. You can't just go in on a fib node with no other variables matching up with that fib node. There's no pattern development. There's no divergence. Nothing, man. Like nothing. You can't trade it based on that. William Baker. It's just not how it works. If you miss the boat on those, dude, don't look at them. Just go on to something else, man. If you missed the moonshots and stuff, just forget about it. Look for the ones that aren't cool yet, that could be cool. Holy crap. How's OMG? Hey, CC, go check out the video, man. No point in even looking at it. Hi, Box Mining. Have a good one, dude. Thanks, man. Glad you like the music, dude. Yep, KMD pumped and dumped. Crypto Cutter. Part and parcel of the... Yeah. Whatever. Part and parcel of the crypto world, right? What's up, Mr. Cantomo, man? What? That's weird. Sorry. Awesome, Munter, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, dude. Yeah, check out my static video. Did a quick analysis on OMG today. You know, hitting the like button to build a sub on those really helps, because they are static videos and they're not that long, so people would probably watch them, right? Okay. BK, have I checked out 88? I know we looked at it today. It looked great, man. Had a lot of good stuff going on with it. I'm gonna go back to Bitcoin for like a moment. And then, yeah, we can look at it. Oops. Wrong chart. Bitcoin, man, it's gone to the moon, dude. It's gone to the moon, but it's just it's outside of an upsloping channel, man. 25K, dude. Probably gonna see 22K soon in another universe, right? All the kappas. Impulse up, upsloping consolidation, the lower high, the bearish Gartley, right? You dumped 3 times as a charm, the rule of 3. Now you're forming a bullish cipher pattern with a falling wedge. Just kidding, man. All right, flip it over, give perspective. It always opens people's eyes up to show it like that, because people just can't believe that we'd be able to run to 4,400 or 5,200. They think it's insane. It's like, it's really not that crazy, man. People want value, and there's no value here, really. Only shorter term stuff, okay? If you're looking for the huge dumps to happen again, we're looking for 382, 618, 786 areas, even 50%. Just not there yet. And in the short term, until all that stuff starts happening, we're looking for higher prices, at least 62% to 78% before the sell-off. But anything's possible, man, okay? Anything's possible. What's up, Dan Styles, dude? Hey, Francisco. Yeah, Tron and Patreon. Someone talked about Tron, and looking at it, 50% retrace with some divergence and 4-hour pattern, but no daily pattern. So it was okay. It was not too bad.
Where do we start?
Yeah, BK, for sure, man. Okay. You know what? I want you to check this out real quick. Go to Tether for Ethereum to US dollar tip. Alright, look at this, man. This is zoomed out so far, it barely even fits on my screen, man. All-time highs, 1420 sats, or no, $1,420, sorry. All the way down to December 26th. On the 26th, something crazy happened. We got out of the structure. So the selling pressure, we know at that point, is weaker. There's less sellers. And when you see stuff like that, you start getting divergence. And we had divergence, man, right? The divergence happened. Even on the MACD, we had the lows, the lower lows, we had positive momentum. And then the Momo shift, the higher lows. And now we're struggling. It looks like we might have an ascending triangle here on the daily for Ethereum to US dollar tether, or rising wedge, whatever. But it just, huge impulse, and then you consolidate with the trend, with the impulse. And that's just improper consolidation, and you're asking for a major retrace. The thing is, we don't even know yet if it's actually the major swing low, because the 23%, you're so far off, man. The 236, it's crazy. I can't even believe how far off you are still. You'd have to be at 260 just to get to the most shallow fib node that lets us really know there's a major swing low in. Crypto, man, it's nuts. It's really, really crazy. That's how hard Ethereum has been sold off, dude, to the abyss. But there you go, man. Ethereum, what's it look like? It looks like a lot of these altcoins. ONT. All right, you know what we're going to do, man? We're going to do something. Okay. What's up, Dan, man? Good to see you as always, bro. This one was a little different, but you can see the crazy incessant selling, and you break out and you just keep making lower lows, but then the divergence sets in, and then eventually you go sideways, make the high look higher low than your previous low, higher low than your previous low, and then you break to the upside. Look, you finally break above the 200-day moving average, and we haven't done it yet on Ethereum. All right, this is just a for instance. All right, man. Look at that one. I can't even remember, dude. There's plenty that look very similar to this. Okay, momentum's clearly shifting. That's what we draw these channels for. And dude, we're not saying a bull run's coming, but we're saying maybe a major retrace is coming. That's not like crazy. People think it's crazy. Okay, that was you, Crypto Cutter, man. My bad, dude. Okay, my bad. What's up, Willpower, dude? Thank you, Peter Pan Morgan, man. I don't know, Lee Jones, man. V-Chain's done things. It's doing things. But you got to be a little intrigued by Ethereum's price action as of late, okay? The lower lows have turned into more lower lows, but those lower lows, the angle of descent is not near as bad, and then you start showing divergence. And that's the recipe for kingdom reversals, all right? And major retraces from major discernible daily swing highs. Yeah, Matthew, I had an extremely good time, man. Thanks for asking. Or not asking, but thanks for the hope, I guess, right? Retrace target. The zone, the golden zone, man. Here's your golden zone. Your retrace targets, Christians, between 370 and 549. And like right now, you say it can't be done. It's impossible. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But it's like, dude, where were you last year when we were here 7 days a week going through all this crap all the way down every day, right? Where were you then? That's a long time to sell off, okay? And that's why these things are really important. When you break out of them, they can mean some big things, all right? Retraces, you make a lower high than your previous highs, you sell off again, you eventually make lower lows than your previous lows, right? Or at least we know maybe what will happen is we can get range bound, okay? We can develop a range and trade the range from low point, high point, right? Rectangles. I don't know, man. A Mandela effect. I mean, I see it's like, what is it? It's a Mandela effect. It's what happens when someone has a clear memory of something that never happened in this reality. And then the article says, many of us, mostly total strangers, remember the exact same events with almost identical details. However, our memories are different from what's in the history books. I don't know, man. What's the context of the question? What do y'all think about the Mandela effect? Dude, I don't know. Alright, we've been live for an hour and 10 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. We'd really appreciate it. Help the stream out and all that. You get it, right? Thanks for the 150 people here. Just looking at Ethereum, the US dollar tether. And it's out, man. It's out of both structures. Okay? Convergence, right? Divergence turns into convergence. Okay. Not bad. Hey, thing is, though, really important here. 200-day moving average, 167.39. Man, if you can break that, good things can happen, man. Okay. Really, you know, if you look left, there is resistance. And it seems as though we've that's the volume, never mind. I think if you break the 200 moving average, it really, that's that high, right? That January high, that high we just had in late February. If you can break that, should be pretty smooth sail into like 215. All right, because if you look left back from September of 2017, that's an old low. So what was once support would then become resistance. You could hit that. It's all off some, right? Cool, dude. Good God, man. Twilio. Here you go, dude. Here's your Twilio. We actually looked at it, I think, yesterday or the day before. Crazy, right? Crazy, insane move. And look up here, man. There it is, rejection. Look, now you're showing pretty much quadruple MACD bearish divergence on a daily time scale, RSI bearish, triple RSI bearish divergence, rejecting prices higher than this upsloping resistance. The top trend line of the rising wedge, extremely bearish. I'm sure it could keep going up, man, whatever, because your bearish stuff's less reliable, but this is an extreme amount of coinciding variables, but the contradicting variable in itself is the trend. It's so bullish, man. But at the major indices, I'm gonna keep selling off, dude. Good chance this could be near the top, man. You are right up in there, dude. That's it. We charted it already, so it's pretty quick, easy analysis. Right? Looking having to be done. Above all three moving averages, looking awesome, but very scary. This is high risk, this is exactly, if someone gets an opportunity to short Twilio, these are the areas one would be doing it, okay? That's it. Too many coinciding variables here, okay? So big at night. Whew. Sorry, just catching up on some things. Okay, man. Well, y'all, I mean, it's cool to you. I guess just gonna get out of here. All right. Measure move the pattern real quick before we wrap it up. Just the widest areas, right? Tallest areas. So wherever we break out, look there, man. What if we broke out right there, dude? Measure move would put you exactly at the bottom of the upsloping channel. How crazy is that? There you go, dude. Oh boy. Someone banned delete icon. Okay, man. All right, man. Well, it's been a very efficient show. Very effective. We got a lot of charting done. Appreciate you requesting your coins, your assets that you want looked at. Saw some promise, saw some scrubs, right? So, Matt Schaffer, Alex Cobb, James Skinner. Thank you all for the contributions. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. So until next time, respect the TA.